Yes.
Miriam, tell us about your passport situation.
Oh, it's been resolved. No worries.
So we got that a couple of weeks ago.
Yeah.
Any other changes?
Well,
Yeah, and then that. There is this phenomenon that I have observed when you're counting down to a trip. It starts out like a year if it's a big trip, then 6 months, then 3 months, and then bam, you're like 2 weeks out. That's about where we're at now. And it sneaks up on you. Even though I've been following a checklist, there are some last minute items that need to be procured at our local grocery store. And that's where we're heading out now to pick those up in this week to go ahead and get the oil changed in the 4Runner. We've already picked up the extra provisions we'll need for the 4Runner in the event there is a volcanic eruption from Mount Spur. Air filters and oil filters. Alaska's not a big place. The North Country in Canada, not a big place. So if there is a high demand because of a volcanic eruption, it would be a while before they get restocked. And I don't want to be caught short without the ability to have an air filter and a oil filter and potentially damage the engine. So another layer of complexity and stuff we got to take. We take the 4Runner over to our local shop for an oil change and have another set of eyes look everything over to make sure she's ready to go. Miriam and I sit down for one last planning session to go over our reservations and the itinerary to make sure everything matches up. So we've reached a point in our countdown checklist that we're starting to load the macro items into the vehicle using my checklist here that spent a few months developing. Made a little cover for it with our logo for the trip. So let me show you what we got going on here. This is the stuff that goes inside the 4Runner. I call these the macro items. So let me talk about these. So everything from here forward goes into the rooftop cargo container. We have the Deep Sleep brand air mattresses, the sleeping bags and bed covers for the Deep Sleep air mattresses. We have window screens to block out the sunlight so we can put darkness inside the vehicle to make it easier to sleep. The resupply container with some extra food, health and beauty aids, car parts in the event we need them. Hope we don't, but we have them if we do. Then what goes in the back of the 4Runner, we have on the far side my toolbox, and under that is the pantry box with plenty of food, and we will resupply that as we need to along the trip. The cooler, fresh water, the kitchen kit with all the implements we need for preparing our own meals and cleaning up, folding table, and to go with the folding table are some folding chairs. We picked these up. These are straight back, so they integrate with the table perfectly to enable us to use it like we would a kitchen table. And they're also rocking chairs, which are really handy. Now inside the back of the 4Runner, we've got basically what I would refer to as a trauma kit, just in the unlikely event we were to need that. Some utility gloves, some extra stuff for the kitchen, fire extinguisher, extra oil for the vehicle in the unlikely event we need that, windshield cleaner and a bug removing tool, my power supply. The reason we need the power supply, when you turn the 4Runner off, the 5th gen 4Runner, within a moment or so it disconnects all the power to all the outlets. That way you don't inadvertently run the battery down trying to charge something or run the radio. The downside is if you want to charge your phones, charge cameras, you can't do that. So we use the Westinghouse to take it either take it inside one of the cabins that may or may not have electricity, recharge our devices without having to run the vehicle. So that's basically the macros. We'll get into the nuances of what we're taking a little bit later. And for me, the biggest obstacle is to make sure we can pack in a manner that which when I need to find something, that I can put my hands on it quickly without doing a scavenger search just to find something simple. So as we had to build a small platform that elevates the 4Runner about 3 inches, so the entire rear cargo deck area is flat, we had some extra space under it. So what I did was I built a sliding platform that comes out. We can set the stove up on here and cook in here if we don't want to take the table out or use it to prepare beverages or snacks or what have you. So that folds up. Okay. On this side, I had an extra hardware container. And in here we have toilet tissue, should we need it, pot holder, can openers, chef's knife, some cutlery tool, kitchen tools, and over here we have our cutlery, some lighters for the fire, and further back, attached to the string is a cardboard container. Is basically a cardboard box with things we will not need, but we have it, such as an extra serpentine belt for the vehicle, shovel, knife, axes, and brush saw. So that goes in there, and the string so we can pull it out. And that goes in there like that.
You know, I just really appreciate the tip that Brenda and Rob gave us to use Google Keep to store our packing list, and I love that it has that check-off feature. Very, very helpful. But John, everything's checked off.
Well, since we're packed and my checklist is complete, why don't we leave a couple of days early?
I'm ready. Let's go.
Miriam, let's go to Alaska. Of the gladdest moments in human life, methinks, is the departure upon a distant journey into unknown lands. Shaking off with one mighty effort the letters of habit, the laden weight of routine, the cloak of many cares, and the slavery of civilization. Man feels once more happy. If you enjoyed this video, give us a thumbs up. If you want to see more of our travel-related content, just check out the rest of our channel. And don't forget to subscribe.
We don't know where we're going, we just want to get gone.